Hi, welcome to our facility. How are you doing today?
Ah, we're good. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Okay, I want to talk to you about a few decisions you may be faced with while at this facility. It's all in this guide. We're going to review this and go over it, and you can keep them.
Ah, thank you.
So let's go ahead and look at the first page. So this indicates that you may need medical attention at some point during your stay at this facility. So it makes sense that we go over these options now, and your mother knows what preferences she prefers as she's here.
But how is she supposed to know where she prefers to go in that sort of situation?
Yes, I wonder the same. I wonder in that situation, how do I know?
Okay, now going to the next page, if you look here, this lists some of the services that we offer here at this facility. The bullet points show medications, x-rays, blood tests, oxygen. So these are things that we offer here that you don't need to go to the hospital to get.
Oh, really? She can get blood tests and x-ray here? I didn't know that.
Yes, we offer these services as well as a variety of other services that come to mind. But if it's something like intensive care or surgery, at that point you need to go to the hospital. But you need to remember, if you go to the hospital, there are other risks associated with that. You could fall down in a place that you're not familiar with. You're working with people there that you don't know, or they've never worked with you before, or you can even get an infection while you're at the hospital. So those are some risks to consider when going to the hospital.
You know, going to the hospital makes me very nervous, and
Yes, mommy, but you wouldn't be there alone.
That's right, there are people who can help you make that decision. And here you can see some examples of who those people might be. If you need medical attention, you can ask your provider or anyone here about what can be done first at the facility. You will always be involved in every decision that's made here. Does this make sense so far?
She doesn't go many places this day. We haven't really talked or thought about this. It's a lot to take in. They know she needs to go, but I have my concerns. I really like the list of people that can help to make this decision here.
Right. She won't have to make that decision on her own. And it's possible that you can avoid going to the hospital unless it's really, really necessary for you. There are also frequently asked questions that you can review right here. Now here, this reviews about comfort care, palliative care, and hospice care, as well as advanced directives. So if your current healthcare status is that you're receiving hospice care and intensive care treatment will probably not make much of a difference for you, then there are not many circumstances where you would need to go to the hospital.
no, right. Then I could just stay here in that situation.
I'm on board for that. So what is that? It looks like a map.
Actually, it's sort of like a map. This diagram, which is a decision tree, can help you farther understand your decision and what might make the most sense for you. For example, do I know how sick I am? Then you follow the line based on whether yes, you know this, or no, you don't. And then you proceed to the next question from there. Eventually, you arrive at the bottom with the option that is most suitable for you based on how you answer the questions along the way.
Well, isn't that neat? I like it. I think I'll take a look at it, these different options. Isn't that neat, mommy?
It looks straightforward and simple enough for me.
Well, it's yours to continue exploring. Do you have any questions for me so far?
Well, I hear this talk about, going and staying. But what about her doctors, the one that she sees here? Can she see the doctor in the hospital?
I have a medical here that I really like. He's on point, he knows his stuff, and he knows me.
Well, it's probably not possible for you to see your doctor that you have here at the facility while you're at the hospital. Your doctor may not travel to and from the hospital and may just be scheduled to be here. So here is likely where you would see him. If you go to the hospital, a hospitalist may see you, which is a doctor who only works in the hospital.
Well, that makes sense. We will have to think more about this. I'm glad that this information is very organized for us. Do you have anything else for us?
So the remainder of the guide are quotes about what others have said about the decisions outlined in here.
Oh, so we can see what other people like us have to say? That's great. I'll take a look at it. Mira, mami, They have other section for residents too.
Oh, muy bueno. Looks like what everybody has to say is included.
Yes, there's a range of voices that have been represented here. So do you have any other questions about what we reviewed?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. We look more at this for a while, and we're all set for now.
Okay, so you can keep this, review it for further details, talk to your provider, doctor about what we've reviewed today, and you can talk to your family or friends about this.
Oh, thank you very much. That's really nice. And we thank you for talking with us and for all this information.
Thank you. This is great. Very helpful.